Alright, Paisive just showed us that we can claim rewards from tournaments. I didn't notice until now, so let's do this. First off, 35 rerolls, 5,000 gems from traits disabled. Did I get the unit or something? Did I? Yeah, I got the shiny Mechamaru. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna lock that. So yeah, we're gonna showcase Mechamaru now. First of all, what we can do is Mechamaru evolvable? Probably not. No, he's not. I can double check just to prove it. No, does not have an evolution. So let's just reroll on Mechamaru a bit. I just made the video of me getting 3 Monarchs in one video. So let's try to get something good. I think my luck has run out completely. I got Scholar. I can actually use that to feed it to level 60 because I want to do that anyway. And now we can reroll a bit more. I want to get at least like Marksman. I don't know what Mechamaru does at all. I haven't seen anything. Scholar again. Can we get something at least? Blitz. Blitz is better even. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our farms here. So we're gonna get Speedwagon. We're gonna get Takarada. We're gonna get Mechamaru, of course. We're gonna buff him as well with Haruka Rin. And then we can have... yeah, that's good enough. We don't have any good stats on him. We can maybe do it a few times. A, BBC, BAS, that's good. Bro, did I just say BBC? Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, shiny Mechamaru, Blitz, level 60 already. Let's view him. This is nice. This is really nice. So this is a shiny. This is the first place reward. So I'm really happy that I got this. So because you can see here, first place on no traits. I got second place on traits. I'm gonna showcase that in another video. But yeah, now I'm also first place, so I might get shiny Mahito. But let's just try and check out Mechamaru now. Alright, he's 1,900 on placement, which is quite a lot, and he's only 1,410 damage with 5.9 SPA and line AoE. That's not that good, though it does seem like he does get a minus 1% cooldown or SPA. Oh, it's burn as well, 10% burn, so it's a bit more. And SPA does decrease with like 1%. Every attack until it's 10%, so it can get 0.9 here, so that's okay. Not that good early placement. Even with Monarch that wouldn't be that good, but that makes sense since this is probably not going to be a meta unit. This is probably just aesthetics because it's a reward. I don't know why, but the AoE is glitched, but yeah, it is line AoE. Yeah, you can also have 4 of them, so Monarch would never be the best. Ethereal would be best, but I don't recommend you rolling a Mechamaru unless you like want to, like I want to do right now, because he does not seem that good on placement. You don't want a good trade on this dude. Let's see upgrade then. One upgrade, it's already almost double damage, and then another upgrade, it is now... The AoE is glitched, but it's now still a wider AoE, wider line with a lot more damage and still okay SPA. The range is fine. The AoE is line and the damage. Even though with Monarch, this would still only be like, what? It'd be 15,000 with like 6 SPA because I don't have Blitz then. Yeah, this honestly isn't a good unit so far. Next upgrade, 3,600 for like 0 damage increase, but more range and better SPA. Here, a bit better damage. Here, a bit better damage again. And yeah, it doesn't seem like he does get any other ability right now, but on upgrade 8, he's gonna get something new, and that's gonna be cool. And meanwhile, we can actually spectate him a bit. Look at this. The effects, wait, do I not have effects on? I do have effects on. He just doesn't have a lot of effects, or what? It doesn't seem like he has very many effects. It's like some fire here. But yeah, the damage is fine now. Let's upgrade him once more, and there. Yeah, until upgrade 8, he doesn't really get anything new, just a wider AoE at like upgrade 2. But until upgrade 8, he doesn't get that much, and this damage is pretty bad. It's almost like, this is like 35,000 money to get 6,500 damage, and with Monarch that would have been well, it would have been pretty okay. That's like 26,000. But still, not too good. Let's see the Pigeon Viola here. Okay, now it's Circle AoE instead. Ooh, wow, what happened there? 35... What? Ooh, it's minus 35%. Okay, wait, what? It has good damage, but let's see. Loses burn, so now it doesn't have burn damage, but gains the blast typing. Okay, now it actually has a typing. At first it doesn't, but now it does have blast, so it's maybe good for tournaments. 200% damage, but it loses 35% with each attack down to 140%. So it's still 60% damage buff in general. So now it's still, it's gonna stay at 60%, 1.6 here, and it's 13,000. At beginning, once you upgrade, it's gonna be 3 times damage. So this is, yeah, it would have been good then. We can check again, but yeah, it's 16,000 damage with 5 SPA. I have Blitz though, so not the best. It has Fire and Blast. That is quite interesting. And let's see how much damage did he have once he instantly just upgraded. It was 23,000, and now every time he attacks, actually it's more than 23,000 because the first attack already initiated, and now it's 20,000. But every attack he does decreases his damage until it's at like 13,000 damage. So that's it's weird. It's gonna be good for the first few hits, and then he's gonna be weak again. And that's quite an interesting mechanic. I've never really thought about that mechanic. And if we add Haruka Rin here, we can maybe see how much better he's gonna get here. Okay, now they also got the range buff and full Haruka buff, so once you upgrade, 24,000 damage. Not the best still, and it falls down to less damage later, but max 18,000 damage with 5 SPA. This is way too loud. The effects are so loud, but no effects really are shown. And without any upgrades, it's 1,660. This is not a good unit, but honestly, it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to claim the other reward, and that is the traits one. So now I should have Mahito as well. There is Mahito. Oh, I don't have him shiny, which is sad because I didn't get first place. I got second place, but still second place is good. I got Mahito. So yeah, I also got a lot of rerolls. So yeah, Mahito cannot be evolved, I'm pretty sure, just like Mechamaru, but yeah, can't be. But let's do some trade rerolls here on Mahito. We have 27 Scholar. I'm gonna use Scholar to just level up Mahito here. Add all, easy, and now we can try to get some trait on Mahito. Hopefully I can get something. Scholar again. Fortune. Nah. Let's get something. Marksman. I'm fine with Marksman for now. We can add in Mahito here. And to just not die. Let's just have Mahito is much cheaper than Mechamaru, and from the stats of it, seems much better. 2,350 damage instead of 1,410 damage, and much cheaper, and still line AoE and like the same range. Yeah, it's basically the same range. Wow. Well, I do have Blitz on Mechamaru and Marksman on Mahito, but still, this damage is much better. And the passive right now is that it ignores damage reduction and damage 40% against enemies that have status conditions. I'm not completely sure what that will imply in like actual the game, but yeah, we also got the stores 5% damage per kill up to 200% and releases stored damage every 4th attack. Okay, so basically you want Mahito to get the kills. That's interesting. That is very interesting, because you want to get Mahito all the kills. Well, yeah, because now I got 35% extra damage for that 4th attack. And now all these, well, yeah, and now the next attack I don't have it because I need to store the kills. That is interesting. So you want to get kills with Mahito. And yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna upgrade Mahito a bit. Will he even kill it? I'm gonna place Vegeta here so I don't die. But yeah, Mahito seems better than Mechamaru so far, but still not the best. I mean, this trait, or this passive, up to 200%, though, seems really good if you get the kills with him, but if it doesn't have the damage to kill stuff, he won't be useful anyway. But let's see if he does have the damage. Okay, so we can now max Mahito probably. So 3,200, and then Black Flash. So now he has Circle AoE instead, and 5,000 damage is probably better than Mechamaru right now. And then a bit, oh, very expensive though, already 40,000 cash for 10,000 damage, or actually 8,000 damage, and 6.2 SPA with pretty small AoE. Though if he does store up kills, this is still gonna be like 24,000 damage per 4th attack, but still in average it's not gonna be that good, especially if the enemies have a lot of HP, so you can't even store kills. But there I got 50% more damage, so it's 13k, because it killed 10 enemies then throughout those 3 attacks earlier. Body Repel, oh, it's a very thick AoE with pretty good effects. Let's hear the audio as well. Okay, it's just classic disgusting sounds because it's Jujutsu Kaisen. And then, oh wow, he is expensive. That's 80,000 to max out, and it's 11,000 damage. If we can use a Haruka buff as well, 11,000 damage, 6.2 SPA. It's like, with Monarch, that's 45,000 damage. So 45,000 damage with Monarch, and yeah, Mahito with Monarch wouldn't be that bad, honestly, because Mahito would be able to, with 45,000 damage, he would be able to get a lot of kills, meaning he would store up a lot of damage, meaning that every 4th attack, he would get like 100,000 damage. So Mahito is actually really good, but Mechamaru is not that good. Sure, it's 23,000 right now. Like, I don't know. Because Mechamaru is stat-wise, I think, maybe better. Because, okay, let's see once Mechamaru gets his attack, so it's normal. Okay, now, Mechamaru has better stats, like better DPS. Mechamaru is 3,000, and Mahito is 2,000. But if Mechamaru has Monarch and Mahito has Monarch, you can have 3 of Mahito, actually. Then Mahito will be able to store kills and everything like that. I'm not sure, actually. Mechamaru might be better. I'm not sure, actually. None of them are, like, insanely good, but they actually are probably on Mythic rarity. They're probably as good as some at most Mythics. It's like an average Mythic. It's not Meta Mythic. It's not the worst Mythics. It's not worse than, like, Naruto, I think. Maybe it is. I don't think so, though. But, yeah, Mahito is... like, this damage is not the best, but if he has Monarch, 45,000 damage about, then he will be able to get kills and store up a lot of damage. But if he doesn't, then he won't be able to store up at all. But Mechamaru isn't that good. The only thing Mechamaru does is this AoE with this amount of damage. So with Monarch on Mechamaru, he would get like 60,000 damage. I mean, yeah, 60,000 damage every 5 seconds, or probably 6 seconds because no blitz then, is okay actually. But I think Mahito, who would have 50,000 damage, but yeah, 50,000 damage instead of 60,000 damage would be better because he has a passive that first of all has damage reduction, ignores the damage reduction, and also stores up stuff. So with Monarch, Mahito is probably better, but otherwise I think Mechamaru might be better. Because without Monarch, Mahito won't be able to get the kills necessary to store up damage and be good. So yeah, that's kind of weird, but I wouldn't recommend I wouldn't recommend re-rolling on any of them. Getting Monarch on other units is much better, and getting Ethereal on other units is much better. But these units are really good flexes, like having Mechamaru and Mahito. I do want to grind for shiny Mahito. I need to get first place on trait list this tournament, and I probably will. So far, I'm way ahead the second place. I'm first place by a long shot. So I probably will get first place there. So I'm going to have shiny Mechamaru and shiny Mahito. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make a giveaway 36,000 subscribers, so subscribe if you enjoy the video, and see you in the next one.